Hey guys, welcome back to Spider-Man!
Hey guys, welcome back to Spider-Man!
Oh wait, I was already at the place I need to be.
Feast! Oh. And we're here again.
Hey.
Alright, Mr. Lee will be here soon.
Oh boy, I could use a snack.
Man, guys, I watched a movie on...
Was it a Studio Ghibli movie?
I watched it on Thursday with my friends. It was called Moms and Dads.
Yeah, how was that?
With Nicolas Cage.
Wow,
it was incredibly bad, and it was so amazing to watch.
That sounds like garbage. Dude, he's eating bagels and lox.
Whoa! Now, back on with Moms and Dads.
Yeah, so the plot of the movie was that there's this radio frequency on a TV channel that'll come on, and it makes parents want to kill their children, like murder them.
Oh.
That's called sanity.
And, so the plot of the movie is that these parents just hear this and they start, like, hunting their children down and trying to kill them.
So it's like a reverse Children of the Corn.
No.
Yes.
I think the answer is
together.
Yes.
Peter. Well,
so the yes.
Yeah, sure.
It's just
whatever. I forgot that the Children of the Corn movie that you see starts off with them already having killed their parents.
I've never seen Children of the Corn.
Nicolas Cage is absolutely insane in that movie before he even starts
doing cocaine.
What does he do?
Before he hears the frequency, he just has like a midlife crisis type deal.
Yeah?
He's insane.
Is he riding a motorcycle?
No, he has this awesome Firebird.
Okay.
And he does donuts in it with a woman.
Oh,
topless.
Firebird is a car, okay.
Throw up a picture of a Firebird.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying he like owns a phoenix in this movie. I'm
no,
like, why? What does this have to do with anything?
That's absolutely what's going on. He's just doing donuts in it.
So yeah, the parents, I mean, obviously the main family is Nick Cage's family, but the main character is like his daughter. I don't know who the actor is.
Does he manage to kill her?
No, they don't die.
Do any of the kids die?
A lot of children die.
Oh.
Like, the first child you see die is this woman's driving her car, and she gets to a railroad, and she just stops the car and gets out and walks away, and a train smacks into the side.
And the kid can't get the child safety lock open.
It was a baby.
Oh no. Not the baby.
And then they're at school. And all the parents show up to the school and they're like banging on the gates like, hey, let us have our children. And there's like police there. And they're like, no, you can't come in. You can't. You're not allowed. And so then one of the boys on the school side like runs over. He's like, Mom. And he jumps over the fence. And then his mom pulls out her keys and starts shanking him.
Good Lord.
With her keys.
Does the frequency only make parents want to kill their own kids?
Yes. They act completely normal towards everyone else. That's another key point in the movie. Like, there's the main girl's best friend, her mom, like, strangles her and then looks up and is like, oh, hi, sweetie. Like, would you like some lemonade? And
oh my gosh.
And then there's another scene where there's this fat guy who walks across the street, or walks out onto the street and, like, grabs his mail, and he's got a bloody bat on his shoulder. And he, like, waves at him and goes back into his house.
This sounds like an interesting concept for a movie.
When was this made?
I don't care.
Oh.
Got him.
Well, I care, so let's find out.
Were there any moments where it was like grandparents trying to kill their adult children?
Yes, that's how it ends.
Ooh. I like that.
That's how it ends, is that the parents of the main girl's parents show up and start trying to kill them.
Dude, I feel like I should watch this movie.
Watch along?
We have so many watch-alongs in the works.
It was made in 2018.
Oh! Wait, you actually did it!
Did what?
You did the spider dive and didn't, like, save yourself. He just hit his head into the ground and rolled.
Yeah, this movie came out this year, in January 19th.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Beginning of this year.
How did I never hear of this?
Yeah, it's got Nicolas Cage in it.
How have
People usually eat that up.
Have you ever heard of this, Nico?
Nope.
Was it in theaters?
Probably not.
What the what?
How'd you find it?
My friend invited us over to watch it. He's like, I want you guys to watch this movie. It's so bad.
Man.
If we end up watching that, I'm totally watching it again. You can't stop me from watching it.
I mean, yeah, that's how watching stuff works. If you end up watching it, you'll end up watching it.
Well, I meant to say if you end up watching it.
Yeah, Tanner, if you end up watching it, he will immediately get senses. It's like there's a
My Nicky
disturbance in the
senses are tingling.
force.
Someone's watching a Nick Cage movie nearby.
What's happening with the water there?
You
Oh, it's gone.
Spray it.
Puddlegate.
Tanner, can you latch onto that airplane you saw?
You know what
you
song
can't get
would be
high
absolutely
enough.
perfect for when you're just moving around town?
I didn't forget.
Stand
If you
by
say
me.
the Sonic Adventure 2 song.
Escape from the City from the beginning stage of Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, wow.
Because it would absolutely be perfect. It's
How-
the
how would I
Triforce.
Yay!
The Triforce of electromagnetic frequencies.
Whee!
Does that confirm some Spider-Man DLC for Breath of the Wild?
Ooh.
I think so.
Breath of the Spider.
Spider-Man in Super Smash Brothers?
That could be cool. Because his combat style's dope.
Dope.
Yeah.
I feel like he moves too fast to really feel good in Smash Brothers.
Nah, he'd feel
Fox.
fine. Yeah, you got Fox, you got Sonic.
I mean, you know,
You're too slow.
Sonic sucks though because he's too fast.
I love Sonic.
You've got freaking Jigglypuff when it charges up that
Oh yeah.
I love
always
doing
great.
I love doing that move.
Oh man, have you guys seen apparently a lot of people are thinking that Skull Kid is going to be making it into that game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Based on what?
Not much. They just think he'll make it in.
I feel bad for asking, but I don't know who Skull Kid is.
He is the main antagonist of Majora's Mask.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the dude that freaking rapes
Who is he?
the butt.
Who is he underneath the mask?
He's just a Skull Kid.
He's just dude.
That's
He's-
their race of people.
Oh,
Yeah, they're called Skull Kids.
that's weird.
Yup.
Like the mobile game Skullgirls?
Exactly.
That's not a mobile game.
Yeah.
How does it work?
They got a mobile game.
I mean, they might have one, but that's not how it started out.
Well, I wasn't saying how it started out. I was saying the mobile game.
I mean, that implies that you're saying it's primarily a mobile game, which it isn't.
But I've only seen it as a mobile game.
Skullgirls 2, though, is just a mobile game.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not an officially licensed Skullgirls sequel, but...
Well, then it's not then.
Okay.
Hey, man. That's the only
Stop that right now,
That's
you
the only
repo man.
Skullgirls 2 we have right now, so...
You guys ever see that TV show about repo guys?
Yeah.
Where they like go after people and they only show footage of just lunatics.
Well, that's all they ever show in those kind of shows. Why would they have just the dudes like, oh, okay.
Okay,
Here
No,
you
I
go.
get it. It's Norman.
Here's-
Norman.
That's a
Here's
good
my
point.
garbage can.
That's a good point.
He's a bad guy.
I'm gonna guess you specifically remember the episode where they had to repo a boat and the
Guys.
guy drives away and then crashes his boat into the shore.
I do not remember that.
Aw,
Guys,
man.
we found someone who has a higher detailed face than Otto.
Oh. Yeah.
It's a
for your great service. To
I got a fake arm.
these folks will escort you to
He done fixed me up, Doc.
You'll receive the latest in
They're gonna take his arm back.
They totally are.
Yeah. What a bunch of jerks.
See, his face is so much more detailed.
Hello, I'm not a villain.
I watched.
He kind of looks a lot like Bill Clinton.
I will not
He
go
really
crazy.
doesn't. He
Yeah,
really
He
doesn't.
does.
You know who he looks a little bit like?
Carrot Top?
Ronald Reagan. Or Reagan, dang it.
He doesn't look like Ronald Reagan.
He looks more like Ronald Reagan than Bill Clinton.
Throw some white hair on there, he'll be fine.
No. Suck his soul out. Make him look like a Dementor.
Okay, let's see.
He's pulling a.
Yes, we got Mr. Reagan. It's pretty close.
You know what?
You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? You know what movie I saw this week?
What's that?
Not
Amazing
Moms and
Spider-Man 2.
How was that, Tanner?
It was a movie.
Yeah?
Maybe we could
It's not that bad.
I mean, you can't take that fact away from him. It is a
I think
movie.
I've got him there, Nico.
Without the grant from the city,
I mean, you know, I was thinking current day Bill Clinton. Of course, if
you
I were
mean this
using
one?
current day Ronald Reagan, it wouldn't.
if I were you,
Coffin.
Would match up very well.
job.
I bet you Bill Clinton's a happy guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He probably just golfs for 12 hours a day.
He's a happy guy. See, look at him. Staring longingly at those 13-year-old girls.
That's not what he was accused of at
I
all.
know.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Good lord.
It was just regular women. Who didn't want him to look at them at all.
What?
And especially not touch them.
But she did the touching.
Wish I could do
Oh,
something
we're talking
about
about two separate things, Tanner.
What?
Yeah.
Ask him to talk to his dad.
We're talking about the time that Nico visited Bill Clinton.
Exactly.
I'm really
He was
confused.
a wee lad.
Yeah, man, I visited Bill Clinton back in the day.
Is nearby.
Or no, Bill Cosby, my bad.
Oh, he's
I mean,
going
I
he's going to
visited-
jail, guys.
I visited
Yeah,
both of
what
them.
was it, like
10 years.
7 to 10?
3 to
3 to
10.
10, oh.
I don't know why it's that big of a range and what really
If he's at work,
determines.
if he's a good boy.
Yeah, if he's a good boy, it's 3 years. If he's a bad boy, it's
He's gonna get killed in prison.
He's so old.
Someone's going to attempt to like rough him up to teach him who's boss in the prison, and he's gonna have a heart attack and die right there. Oh, I love the young people. Oh wait, oh. You know, I didn't think that one through before I said that. I was going for that
Do you
SpongeBob
guys
reference,
think that they
but
kept on with the court case just because of how popular it was?
I'll do what I
Like,
can.
with people? Because, I mean,
I
he's
don't-
so old that it doesn't even matter. Who cares?
I mean, it kind of matters.
yeah.
I
Do I
mean,
have to do
when it
this?
comes to like the Nazi soldiers who are in like their 90s,
true,
like that doesn't matter really. Because I mean, they were just
What?
taking orders. What were they gonna do? Just not kill the people and they get killed in return?
A lot of other people did
Oh,
that.
you're talking about like combatant Nazi
Yeah.
soldiers,
Not like neo-Nazis.
sir.
Ooh.
Way too high.
Hydrocarbons.
Mm-mm.
It's getting worse. People could die.
I gotta inject that right into my
Particles
pupils.
are concentrated.
I mean, I do need to go out of my way to fly into them, so
I'll swing through them and get samples.
get in my body. Hey, no.
Oh,
let
why
me
do you
go
have to
up.
fly into them?
Yeah.
I have to collect them with my suit.
Why do you need them?
Nasty as they are. I got
I'm fighting climate change.
Oh,
You guys hear the thing that happened with climate change?
it's apparently
Spider-Man
not
stopped
real.
No. Like a study, the White House, I think, put out a study saying that not only is climate change now real, it's gotten so far that there's nothing we can do about it, so we might as well still have, like, get rid of all our environmental protection rules.
Oh.
Really?
It's impressive, honestly.
That's kind of sad.
They literally were like, by the year 2100, the world will end, like, worst case scenario.
good stuff.
Jeez.
But what's the best case scenario?
Bad stuff anyway.
I don't know.
Alright.
Later than that. I mean, listen, frankly, it's always been my opinion that someone will figure out some kind of crazy technology that'll let us reverse everything anyway, so, like, who even cares? We'll just go to the moon eventually anyway.
How do you propose that we reverse everything?
Like I said, someone much smarter than me will just figure out some kind of technology.
But
They'll
I
be
won't-
like, here are space worms that can eat smog or something.
But I want to hear your idea.
Oh, okay.
What do you propose?
We figure out how to turn pollution into food.
Alright, Tanner, now we're gonna need you to do that just like you're addressing the White House.
Hey, let's
Alright,
let's turn pollution
No, it
into
says
food.
that we're getting to a point. We're almost at a point where it's irreversible.
Okay, so that's why we're not gonna try to reverse it.
Yeah, it's
What?
almost, so we don't have enough of a chance.
Well, because what I'm saying is they put out this study to justify getting rid of like laws on emissions and stuff like that.
Oh. Now, why would they go and do a thing like that?
I don't know. It's mind-boggling. Oh, I need
Oh, you
to
just
take a
got hit by
picture
a
of that.
car.
On that one.
This is where I smashed my head.
Um,
Pretty nice, right? You can still see the dent.
I mean, frankly, what we'll probably just end up doing is figuring out how to make pollution-powered cars.
Oh. But what happens when all the pollution is gone then?
We'll just have to make more.
Oh.
It's a vicious cycle, but a necessary one.
I want self-driving cars already. I'm sick of,
I mean,
not
they
having them.
exist. What do you...
No, but like for everyone to use them.
I mean, you could just go buy one. I don't
No,
know.
but Tanner.
You mean like once they're street legal?
No, like I want every person in the world to be using them.
Oh, that'll take a while.
It will.
It'll probably be like 30 years. I'm sure it'll happen in our lifetime.
They'll cut down on so much traffic if that's the case.
Yeah, it will.
You
And
know, that's just what I hate. All that darn traffic.
And you know, there's all kinds of crazy stuff that'll happen once we have almost universal self-driving cars. We'll be able to reduce the size of parking lots and roads, so we'll have a lot more real estate for just other stuff. Views from the veranda. Ooh, Yoshi.
Tanner, go back there. Take a picture so you can submit it to Nintendo.
Is this copyright infringement? That's not Yoshi.
No, it's
That's
that one.
Yoshi.
There you go. Yoshi.
Okay, I'll see what I can get out of shotgun.
Oh, nope. They
It's,
threw a O at the end of there, so it's okay.
yep, it's perfectly legal.
Dang it. Alright then. You win this round, Spider-Man.
Hey,
No
look, a
lawsuit coming
crime.
your way. Nah, just leave it. It'll resolve itself. Trust in the police.
Yeah, I mean, they're always telling me to just let them do their job, so...
Someone takes
What are you looking at right now, Lucas? You still researching the pollution thing? I don't care anymore.
No, what? No, I got fixated on a different thing. We have these giant unused sources of nitrogen hiding underneath the soil that we can use to combat global warming. That came out this year too.
Ooh.
How does nitrogen fight global warming?
'Cause
Because
gas
plants use nitrogen in their processes, so they store in CO2, right?
Yeah.
But they
Oh,
also use
so like
nitrogen as part of
nitrogen
the-
bonds to the CO2 to keep it locked within the plant?
No, it's just part of their how they produce food for themselves. It's a chemical that they use. Or an
Okay.
element that they use rather.
I'm sure we'll also just hit a point where we can just make ozone.
So, well, the thought was that CO2 sequestration was limited by the amount of nitrogen in the air, but these wells of nitrogen that we found underground could change that thought entirely.
Sure.
Man, this guy's so cool.
He's super edgy.
Man,
I
we
love
really
him.
did play a lot of this game that we just lost.
Yeah. Sad day.
Ow, I dodged into it. Whoops.
Well, Tanner, you'll be dodging into even more of them in the next episode.
Heyo.
Bye-bye.